Measure one. Begin. No changes. From the top.
Make sure to hit those bumps.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is it.
Good evening. Please be seated. Good evening. I'm Steve Vincent, Chair of the Lower Columbia College Board of Trustees. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome all of you to Lower Columbia College 83rd Annual Commencement Ceremony. It is an honor to be here tonight as we celebrate and recognize the class of 2019. Please rise and join the LCC choir in singing our national anthem, followed by the Lower Columbia College alma mater. The words for the alma mater are in the back of the program if you'd like to sing along. Please be seated. Please join me in welcoming the President of Lower Columbia College, Chris Bailey.
Graduates, are you ready? Graduates, are you ready?
One more time. Graduates, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Thank you. Welcome, graduates, guests, faculty, and staff. We're excited to have you with us tonight. Please join me first in thanking Dr. Rob Davis and the LCC Symphonic Band and Gina Chalid and the LCC Choir for providing such incredible music this evening. And next, I'd like to introduce the members of our stage party. Mr. Steve Vincent, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Karen Joyner, Executive Dean of Instructional Programs. Dr. Tonya Drake, WGU Washington Chancellor. Mr. Nolan Wheeler, Vice President of Administration. Rich Gushman, Chair, LCC Foundation Board. Alice Dietz, LCC Trustee. Kristen Fennell, Vice President of Instruction. Michael Ann Watts, Faculty. Alex Brem, Faculty. Mr. George Rader, LCC Trustee. And Sidney Pearson, Chief Justice, ASLCC. We've come a long way since Lower Columbia Junior College opened its doors 85 years ago. There were only 14 students in LCC's first graduating class. This year, our students have collectively earned 535 associate degrees, 29 certificates of proficiency, and 92 high school diplomas. Class of 2019, you are both amazing and inspiring. Tonight, we celebrate all your hard work, all those late nights and persistence that led you to this point. Thank you for taking this journey with us. And next, I would like to thank our esteemed faculty. The excellent instruction and individual attention you give to students each day is what makes this college such an exceptional place to both work and to learn. Let's hear it for the LCC faculty. And I would also like to thank the LCC staff for everything they do, including setting up this event tonight to help our students achieve their dreams and goals. And for each member here tonight of the class of 2019, there are a number of people who provided you help and support along the way. A number of them are in the grandstand tonight. They are your friends, your parents, your spouses, your relatives, and without their support, going to college would have been even more challenging or possibly not possible at all. So, graduates, let's give them a rousing hand of applause. And graduates, at the end of tonight's ceremony, you will become LCC alumni. You will join thousands of others who have come before you, who then ventured out into the world to make a difference. Right now, I'd like those of you in the grandstand who are LCC alum, please rise and be recognized. You all make us LCC proud. Speaking of alumni, I'm very pleased to introduce right now our commencement speaker. She is an LCC alum, a Longview native, Dr. Tonya Drake. Dr. Drake has been the Chancellor of WGU Washington since 2018. Prior to that, she held leadership positions at Edmonds and Shoreline Community Colleges, the Maricopa Community College District, Arizona State University, and the University of Washington. She holds a PhD in Educational Leadership and Policy Studies and a Master's of Education from Arizona State University. She received her bachelor's degree from the University of Washington, is a graduate of R.A. Long High School, and most importantly, she's a Red Devil. She holds an associate degree from Lower Columbia College. Under her leadership at WGU Washington, the university received a Silver Award for Job Training from Seattle Business Magazine, and the same publication recognized Tonya as a daring woman for her inspirational and fearless leadership in the workplace. She's traveled around the world to speak on diversity and equity issues and was the keynote speaker at the Global Leadership Summit in South Africa on the topic of deconstructing race. Please join me in welcoming fellow Red Devil, Dr. Tonya Drake.
Well, good evening. So, who's ready to graduate? I would tell you to sit back and relax, but we have a few more of these speeches to go, and I know very well that those stands are a little bit uncomfortable. I know this because I was up in similar stands 2 weeks ago watching my niece graduate from R.A. Long. But sit back and try to relax. It is truly my honor to celebrate your success at LCC's commencement ceremonies. This evening is dedicated to celebrating you and all that you have accomplished. Our graduates are looking fantastic tonight. I particularly like the hats. That's a nice touch. You are our future business leaders, our artists, our nurses, and our professionals. You keep this community strong and vibrant. Our friends and families in the stands, you're looking, I don't know, I'd say a little bit eager. I think you're ready to scream and yell and use what I know are horns up in the stands somewhere for these graduates to walk across this stage and for you to show your love and compassion as they do so. Graduates, if you are like me, it is through our friends and families' enduring support and unwavering commitment that we are here tonight. I also see out in the stands my parents, Marv and Beth Jensen. I thank you for your support and enduring commitment to my education. Together, as a community, we grow stronger. As I was thinking about a few key themes for this evening, I wrote down 3: learning, community, and change. Now, I recognize that this spells out LCC, so I went with it. So first is learning. Our shared experience of LCC starts with learning. It is a powerful force for improving the quality of life in our community. I know it was a powerful force in my life. When I graduated from LCC, I was a better thinker, a stronger problem solver, and much more committed to my community. As a result, I've become a lifelong learner, dedicated to promoting higher learning for all ages and all abilities. Let me share a learning experience of mine when I was at LCC. You may relate to this. So did you ever have one of those requirements that you knew you had to have in order to graduate, but you were dreading having to take it? Yes, I see a few nods. For me, it was a lab class, and sciences were not my strong suit. I was given some advice to take a lab class during the summer where the pain would be intense, but it would be short. So that became my strategy. I had always been intrigued by the moon and the night sky, and I landed on a summer astronomy class. Now, I don't recall anyone mentioning how much physics would be involved in that astronomy class, but what I do recall is the first time that I looked through that telescope and saw the craters of the moon up close, and the rings of Saturn. It was humbling to learn our place in this vast and ever-changing universe. It was like someone created a spark in my brain and connected it to my heart. Did you ever have that spark of curiosity that connected your mind to your passions? That started here at LCC. It is my hope that each of you graduating today found that spark that ignited your love of learning. It may have been similar to my astronomy class, or it may have been on the Red Devil baseball fields, or possibly in a multicultural class, or multicultural club, or it could have been a faculty member, much like our faculty members behind us, or Michael Ann Watts, who sparked your love of learning. But it is our shared experience that connects us here to LCC. The second thing I want to talk about is community. Longview is where I call home. It is where I graduated from R.A. Long. It is where my father grew up and graduated from Kelso. We have just a small rivalry within the family. It is where my grandparents lived and owned a market at Hilltop, and where my father, after he returned from the Navy, worked for Weyerhaeuser. This is where you call home and where you have built a community. Friends and family in the stands, let me ask you to embrace these graduates into our community. Raise them up as examples of what our youth should aspire to be. And graduates, the true test of acquiring knowledge is not what you will do to benefit yourself, but how you will apply that knowledge to benefit our community. Because when you apply your learning in our community, that spark that ignited shines bright for all. And this brings us to change. We've talked about learning and community. Let's talk about the importance of change. What I learned about the universe is that it is ever-changing. And what I know about our community is that the pace of change seems to be accelerating. I see it here on our campus. I had the pleasure of getting a personal tour of LCC by your president, Chris Bailey. Chris is amazing, by the way. The campus had changed so much since I was at LCC that I hardly recognized any of the buildings. And the buildings that I did recognize, Chris told me will soon be demolished and rebuilt. I was happy to learn, however, that the Nettie Narrows Squirrel Bridge is still saving the lives of our furry little friends. As we walk past the LCC University Center, Chris talked about the importance of access to not only associate degrees, but bachelor's and master's degrees. And he talked about wanting to create some additional change in the community by bringing on some additional partners. I smiled and said, well, I happen to work for the largest private nonprofit in the state and jumped at the opportunity to partner with LCC. This spring, we launched WGU Washington at the LCC University Center. It is the first time that WGU has had a physical presence on a community college in our entire nation. And I am so excited and proud that it is at my and our alma mater. Graduates, soak in this moment of celebration as you walk across this stage, but please do not let this be the end of your learning. I know each time I look up to the night sky, my learning is re-sparked. And each time I give back to my community, that spark shines bright for others. You, our graduates of Lower Columbia College, have an opportunity to create change that will ignite a spark for us all. Use your learning and your commitment to our community to make long-lasting change. Change that will build a better future for generations to come. Because together, as a community, we grow stronger. Congratulations to the 2019 graduating class of Red Devils.
Hello and good evening. I'm Kristen Finnell, and I'm the Vice President of Instruction at LCC. It is my pleasure to recognize the honors and highest honor graduates for the class of 2019. Honors recognition is awarded to students with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.79. The honors graduates are noted in the program with an H next to their name and are wearing gold cords. Honors graduates, please stand and be recognized. You may sit down. Highest honors recognition is awarded to students with a grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0. Highest honors graduates are also noted in the program with a double H next to their name and are also wearing gold cords. Highest honors graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may also sit down. Each year, Lower Columbia College presents Scholastic Achievement Awards to 4 students graduating with the highest grade point average and most rigorous coursework. 2 of the awards are for academic transfer, and 2 are for professional technical degrees. We bestow those awards to 4 students in lieu of selecting a solitary valedictorian, in order to honor both the professional technical and academic transfer aspects of our mission. When I call your name, please come forward and join me at the podium. Greg Futcher. Greg is a Running Start student from Three Rivers High School who is receiving an AADTA tonight. Greg is headed to Walla Walla University in the fall, where he plans to major in business with an accounting concentration. His career goal is to work in accounting in Cowlitz County, either as a CPA or in private practice. Let's congratulate Greg. And I believe that, congratulations. Thank you. Heidi Threet, please join me at the podium. Thank you. Heidi is receiving an associate degree in business management tonight. In addition to this award, she was also named the 2019 Outstanding Student in Business Management by her instructors. Her next step is to find full-time employment in the area. If you're looking for a high-achieving employee for your business, industry, or organization, please look for Heidi at the reception. I'm sure she would love to talk to you. Congratulations, Heidi. Perrin Zahn. Perrin is receiving an associate degree in machine trades tonight, in addition to certificates in CNC, machining, and welding technology. His interest in mechanical devices began at an early age. While in a robotics program in high school, Perrin designed an all-directional drive system for an autonomous robot. Think Amazon warehouse. He saw his work come to life in one of LCC labs, where he was able to actually build the system he designed in high school. In addition to this award, Perrin was also named the 2019 Outstanding Student in Machine Trades by his instructors. After graduation, Perrin is seeking employment in Washington or Oregon in prototype manufacturing, also known as 3D printing and manufacturing. Congratulations, Perrin. Our last award recipient, Carol Byman, was unable to be with us this evening. After receiving her AADTA from LCC, Carol is headed for Central Washington University, where she will pursue a degree in music education and violin performance. Her career goal is to teach music at the secondary school level. Congratulations, Carol. Please join me in congratulating all of our award winners once more. I would now like to introduce the Vice President of Administration, Nolan Wheeler.
Thank you and good evening. On behalf of Lower Columbia College, I would like to recognize 4 very special groups of graduates. There are a number of veterans in the class of 2019. We are grateful for the service you made while serving our country and are thankful that you're here with us tonight. Veterans, will you please stand and be recognized? Many people who enroll at Lower Columbia College are the first in their families to attend college. These individuals are often referred to as first-generation students. Members of the class of 2019, if you are the first person in your family to graduate from college, we congratulate you, and please stand and be recognized. Students who belong to the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society are wearing gold stoles to signify their membership. Providing service to the campus and surrounding community is an important aspect of belonging to this group. Phi Theta Kappa members, please stand and be recognized. Running Start students attend college during their junior and senior year of high school. The Running Start students here tonight have earned their high school diploma and associate degree at the same time. This is an extraordinary achievement, and we congratulate you on your hard work and dedication. Running Start graduates, will you please stand and be recognized? Now it is my pleasure to introduce your student speaker, Sydney Pearson. She is the Chief Justice of the Associated Students of Lower Columbia College. This spring, Sydney is receiving both an associate degree and her high school diploma. She will be attending Brigham Young University, Idaho in the fall, where she plans to major in psychology. Please join me in welcoming Sydney Pearson.
Thank you all graduates who worked so hard to be here today. I'm so honored to be able to share a few words with you. But first, I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me. Their love pushes me to be the best person that I can be, and I would encourage all of you to take a moment to thank the people that got you here tonight. None of us did it alone, and we should not forget those that supported us. Okay, so I'm sure some of you have heard of a little movie called Iron Man, maybe? For anyone that doesn't or needs a quick refresher, let me set the scene for you. Tony Stark is a successful businessman. He owns a multi-million-dollar tech company, and he created a special suit that makes him a superhero. As Iron Man, Tony Stark does good deeds, including saving the world on many occasions. But like any other superhero, he must protect his secret identity. In the first Iron Man movie, Tony Stark holds a press conference and claims to have too many character flaws to be a superhero. But Tony Stark realized he could not deny who he is. He tells the press and the whole world that he is a superhero. As graduates, it can be easy to feel insignificant and unimportant. Some of us are going into the work field, others onto universities. There are millions of other people graduating this year. How does one graduate among millions matter? We all, like Tony Stark, have our character flaws. None of us are perfect, but despite being one in a million, we are all superheroes. I mean, we're practically wearing capes right now. But with or without these capes, we are heroes. My mom is my superhero. She went to school to be a teacher, but had no idea what she wanted to teach. After some time, she felt that she should be a special education teacher. And she didn't know why that she felt that this was right for her until my little brother was born. He was born at home, only 22 weeks into the pregnancy, and he was a 1 pound, 1 ounce baby. Every doctor we talked to said that he would die, but that little trooper defied every expectation and is here today. With my mom's experience in special education, she developed the patience and wisdom it took to raise my brother and me. For years, she has been teaching kids with special needs, only to come home to one that needs so much care. My mother doesn't wear a cape, but her kindness and devotion is unparalleled. She is an example to me that anyone can be a hero. And this world needs heroes. The problems this generation is facing are unlike any other, and it will be up to us to solve them. Even if we're not stopping villains from destroying humanity, we can be heroes every day by being kind, helping those around us, and working hard. Even by being here, we're setting a precedent that education matters, and it is the pathway on how we will save the world. We, like Tony Stark, must accept our role as heroes. We cannot deny that we are important. This is not a secret identity. Go out into the world and tell everyone that you are Iron Man. I am Iron Man, you are Iron Man, we are Iron Man, and without further ado, it's main event time.
Okay, it's that time. Graduates, are you ready? One more time with feeling. Graduates, are you ready? We will now begin the awarding of college degrees and certificates. Communication Studies instructor Alex Brem will read the graduates' names as they step forward. Candidates for the Certificate of Proficiency, degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Arts and Sciences, Associate in Sciences, and Associate in Applied Science, please rise. Mr. Vincent, Lower Columbia College is pleased to present its degree and certificate candidates. These candidates have met all the requirements for their awards, and it is with pleasure that I present them to you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, by the authority of the Community and Technical College District 13 Board of Trustees, and in conformity with the laws of the state of Washington, I hereby confer the appropriate certificates and degrees upon all the candidates who have fulfilled these requirements.
As your names are called, please come forward to receive your award.
John Edward Devaney. Greg Butcher. Rick Harper. Heidi Lynn Threet. Troy Dean Turley. Perrin Gustavus Zahn. Katie Shave. Michael Richards. Madison Marie Larson. Magdalena Melina Simons. Isaac Nathaniel Manning. Lori Lee Hall. Sarah B. Potwin. Susan K. Sherwin. Zachary G. Bradford. Annika Anderson. Marcy Harding. Carinda Levany Kingsbury. Gabrielle Janae Riggs. Chad S. Miller. Tasha L. Wilson. Brenda Martha Gonzalez. Kelsey Kate Lee. Carolina Santiago. Thomas Charlevoix. Vanessa Negrete Sanchez. Maxwell Joseph Schulke. Erica Maldonado Medina. Peyton Matthew Watts. Caitlin Sars. Sydney Pearson. Tung Derby. Olivia K. Schulke. Kristen Kentroll. Sarah Elaine Waldman. Samantha E. Mitchell. Ellen Hadler. Haley Mae Walden. Bethany Jones. Colleen Trosett. Michelle Denise Peck. Trevor Eugene Williams. Alexandria Paige Friedman. Courtney B. Miller. Hannah Rowell.
Iva Hood-Roge.
Iba Hoodroge. Alicia D. Johnson. Abby Yeaman. Alyssa Isabel Kane. Miriam DeBose. Kaylee Lynn Wilson. Nicole L. Davis. Lacey Lee Fierst. Jordan Elise Donahue. Irina Parlavna Zandi. Jadine Johnson. Drew Tanner Zandy. Brett Harriges. Haley Larson. Amber Jean Lee. Sadie L. Foster. Emily Biusek. Alexi Mary Hall. Erica Beach. Kelsey J. McDaniel. Lizzie Hardwick. Chas Tony. Dalton James Carr. Haley Catherine Keeling. Alexander James Bowling. Amber Jean Osmenberg. Elias Valdovinos. Joshua Tyler Waddell. Andy Rose Price. Kathy Ann Burton. Evan C. Ransom. Latricia Ann Burton. Zijing Soon. Bethany Fisher. Keiko Peterson. Silvia Araceli Garcia Munoz. Tim Timrek. Eric Horness. David R. Jones. Zach Clarence Sarkinen. Cheyenne Rose Sarmiento. Guy C. Smith. Natalie Ann Ransom. Jade M. Madsen. Madison McCracken. Braden Hurd. Randy Reynolds. Frances Kathleen Helling. Kirsten Oliver. Miriana Celeste Bowling. Carson A. Brewer. Hope Caitlin Cashin. Kagan Walliser. Althea Fall. Lindsay Rose Story. Haley Beth McCanich. Tatiana Brover. Kelsey Marie Ray. Ilyana Tsibikova. Bria Ferguson. Bethany Eileen May. Jorge Montes. Shawnee Lynn Stevenson. Alan James Luff. Esmeralda Ramirez. Emma Chittock. Joshua Eden. Olivia Claire Barella. Georgine Mendiola. Kaylee Nicole Mueller-Chapin. Annalie Renteria. Alea Nicole Gentry. Preston A. Reed. Stephanie Hake. Jabriel Butler. Natalie Grace Chavez. Zoe Johnson. Michaela May Mackin. Sarah Rachel Westland. Alex Michaela Rushmer. Maya Radcliffe. Ashley Ann Larson. Riley Perkins. Rosa Delgado. Elijah Runnels. Anna Nicole Bolt. Ella Milliken. Nicholas A. Shields. Michael Amack. Cody Sweet. Brittany H. Carey. Alicia Tinoco. Dawn Hudson Beers. Aiden Scott Moon. Jacob D. Berglund. Colby Allen Lee Tucker. Jackson Wood. Ethan Hoggett. Elliot Wesley Sweat. Eiley Huta. Alyssa Farnsworth. Ellie R. Johnson. Marissa Alexis Candela. Darwin Asplund. Carly Sue Berkerhoff. Edvin Ronaldo Vicente Pelico. Emily G. Mock. Rocaltel Emiliano Vicente Pacheco. Alexa Mejia. Josette Renee Shepard. Lydia Partridge. Caroline Nesterkin. Samantha G. Cohen. Alejandra Gonzalez. Caitlin Jenkins. Ryan Bailey. Zoe Morrison. Joseph Edward Timmons. Carl Edward Harrison Jr. Drake Leto. Tual Fleming. Hao Wei. Elsie Martinez. James Gerlin. Brandon Ray Tomlin. Chloe Brimhall. Samantha Pessner. Zoe Tatum Brimhall. Callie Loper. Ashlyn Willis. McKenna Spillett. Kayla Willis. Kaylee Murray. Hunter Logan Byman. Skylar R. Hunter. Pacey Grant Atkinson. Bryn Kershaw. Alex Dyer. Shannon Benjamin Kretz. Maxwell Ross. Karina M. Day. Taylor Nicole Tabor. Morgan Lee Turner. Brianna Ray Llewellyn. Leah Newell. Cammie Allen Gray. Brooklyn Josephine Smith. Sophia Nadine Parsons. Colby Muma. Case Longtain. Maggie Salinas. Grayson Suzanne Larson. Alexis Diane Oliver. Lindsay A. Chambers. Grace Jane Headland. Michelle Ann Gill. Brooke L. Chandler. Chandler Barkley. Jesse Barrios. Dylan Ravander. Raina Catton. Corey C. Moses. Ethan Douglas Chiddock. Ethan Chung. Asher T. Lang. Abriana Alba Estrada. Megan Johnson. Emmeline Rose McCarthy. Michaela Hannon. Shelby Laureen Hyatt. Brittany Ann Abbott. Chandra B. Lomax. Felicia Maria Sanchez. David Michael Gonzalez. Carrie Wallace. Trevor Smith. Ashley Diana Smith. James Upad. Kylie Madeline Crape. Samantha DeShazer. Carrie Lee. Judy Willman. No pressure. Jennifer Hansen. Krista Sund. Crystal Fern Lynn. Julie Marie Nitteberg Bryson. Jenna R. LaFontaine. Alexis Jean Doble. Madeline Michael Del Castillo. Megan Bodine. Catherine Grace Garr. Alicia M. Vasquez. Kayla Marie Harris. Aiden Cairns. Myra Martinez. Amin Shah. Zira Martinez. Jürgen Melhoff. Corinne Stroud. Larry Allen Gerard. Haley Yakovich. Samuel Philip Roger. Catherine Ann Rossman. Micah Cash. Janelle Marie Ellis. Jared Kangas. Rosa M. Hernandez. Logan Smith. Martina Sierra Marine. Avalon Gonzalez. Cynthia Serber. Christy Matthews. Alyssa Nelson. Mina Mauricio. Tierra Kafel. Michelle Fiant. Simone Young. And Taylor Nicole Vossen.
Next, we will now begin the awarding of high school diplomas and GED certificates. Transitional Studies instructor Michael Ann Watts will read the graduates' names as they step forward. Candidates for high school diplomas and GED certificates, please rise. Mr. Vincent, I have the honor of presenting to you these candidates for the Lower Columbia College High School Diploma and GED certificates. These students have fulfilled the requirements of the state of Washington and have been recommended for these awards.
Upon the recommendation of faculty, by the authority of the Community and Technical College District 13 Board of Trustees, and in conformity with the laws of the state of Washington, I hereby confirm the appropriate diplomas and GED certificates upon all the students who have fulfilled these requirements.
Graduates, as your names are called, please come forward to receive your diploma or certificate.
Brianna Ivy Nicole. Nerida Valenciana. Katarina Luby. Miguelina Hernandez. Kayla Rochelle Torrell.
Faster, girl, faster.
Candelaria Lopez. Nadishta Sergeyevna Bondarenko. Deanna Cortez Val. James Schrock. Sabbath Baxton. Robin Barker. Genesis Mason. Wyatt Burrows. Ronan Kunitson. Gabriel Hansey. Faith Herring. Robert Justin Linnell. Sabrina Clark. Jonathan Buterbaugh. Gabriel Manning. Mason Franklin. Madison Cothran. Abby Roach. Emily Griggs. Jacoby Wilson. Jacoby Wilson. Tammy Bradley.
Okay, now it's your turn. All right, now
Amanda Richards.
Panda!
Wyatt Peak. Duvene Tishner. Emily Ambrose Morales. Sarah Nelson. Livia Morales. Audrey Hawthorne. Sharon Louise Moreno. Jeremiah Gish. Juan Carlos Gonzalez. Ezra Martinez. Tatiana Scardino. Miguel Gonzalez Flores. Jaden A. Marsden. Pedro Lopez. AJ Nordif. Yadira Henriquez. Elisha Bernal. Milari Beltran. Kiara Parker. Gage Heller. Kiara Venegas. Joseph Anthony Brown. Robert Kuesmark. Blake Wagner. Jillian Scholl. Shelby Mooney. River Dark. Tatum Ranta. Nick Snodgrass. Haley Eden. Colleen Main. Mariah Gossage. Brittany Nelson. Amanda McCoy. Joe Keegan. Michaela Buck. Giselle Maldonado. Faria Knight. Ceylin Gomez. Dante Marquise Todd. Taya Banks. Samantha Nicole Venard. Matika Morgan.
Good job, Michael Ann. Good job.
Okay, let's hear it for the graduates. Before we end the ceremony, I'd like to ask that all guests remain in their seats until the faculty and the graduates have exited the stadium. Once the grads have exited, we invite you to join us outside of the stadium for a reception hosted by the LCC Foundation. Graduates, are you ready? Graduates, are you ready? You may now move your tassel from right to left. Please join me in honoring the class of 2019. And all of you continue to make us LCC proud.